In today's video, I have you the best controller settings to hit all your shots, and using these settings makes tracking so much easier. So today, I'll be showing the best fast and slow sensitivity, and both of these settings are great on console too. So if you're struggling to find the perfect settings, then this is the video for you. And real quick, if you guys are looking for the best map to practice, this is our new free build map. It's the lowest delay for console players and controller players, and you also get a ton of XP for playing. Here's the map code if you want to try. Okay, so let's get right into the best settings. I'm gonna start in the display tab. As you can see, I play on windowed full screen. That's just because I use a custom crosshair most times. My resolution is 1920 by 1080, VSync off. My frame rate is on unlimited. I do use a 360 Hz monitor, but I do like to get the most FPS possible, so that's why I'm playing on this. Rendering mode on DX11, but I do recommend the new performance mode or the old one. If you have a really bad PC, those will give you the highest FPS possible. My brightness is on 150. I have colorblind off and the colorblind strength on 0. Motion blur, I have this off. Make sure this is off if you play on PC. I think on console it's default on. And now for my graphics settings. So these simulate console graphics. So I have view distance on far, textures on high, and that's on TSR Epic, I believe. Yeah. So custom resolution, TSR Epic, and then my 3D is on 100. Scrolling down, one important setting is NVIDIA Reflex low latency. If you just got a PC, then have this on. If you have a really good PC, then turn this on plus boost. This will give you the lowest delay, and that's on NVIDIA graphics cards. So for me, on is the best though. Okay, for the audio settings, I'll make this quick, but you could copy what you want from here. These are the settings I use, but for every mic, it might be different. One good setting in here though is visualize sound effects. This will show where enemies are and the direction they're at, so it's super broken. Subtitles, these are my settings. Now for the communication tab, and you could just copy what you want from here. Okay, now for the game tab, and let's go through these really quick. In the movement section, toggle sprint on, auto open doors off, mantle activation hold jump, and hurdle activation press jump. In the combat tab, these are my settings. So ADS, I have this on well held, and then in the preferred item slots, you can configure this, but I don't have this on. Auto sort consumables, I have this on, and in the building section, simple build, I have this off. Reset building choice on, turbo building on. In the editing section, I have simple edit on right now because it's super broken. Tap to simple edit, you want this on if you are going to turn simple edit on. If you do, you could instantly edit and shoot at the same time. It's crazy. In the tutorial, I have this off. Extra game options, copy my settings for the highest FPS, tap to search on, and these are my FOV settings. In the replays, make sure all these are off. These will destroy your FPS, and make sure energy saving is on never with both these settings off. Rocket racing does not matter. Now for the game UI tab, reticle, I have this on, reticle ammo indicator off, both the spreads off, pull reticle off, damage number on cumulative, but list is also pretty good. Reticle damage feedback on hit and icons. My damage number scale is on 125 and my HUD scale is on 76. And these are the rest of the HUD options here. Now for touch and motion, have haptics off. This is controller vibration, and gyro, turn this off. This is where the controller aims for you. Then make sure all the sensitivities are on the lowest. These are my settings. You could copy these. Now skipping over the keyboard settings into my updated controller settings. These will give you Aimbot on console, and just trust me, they're the best aim settings right now. In the input tab, you could just copy my settings here. Build immediately, I have this on. I have the edit hold times to the lowest. That's so you could instantly edit. On simple edit, it doesn't matter though. Slide hold time to the highest, and then you could copy these settings from here. And now for my sensitivity. So these grayed out parts, you can change them. I have them on 4:4 normal. If you want your aim to be really sticky, change the aim sensitivity to 1. But for my build mode, I run a 1.9. My edit mode is 2.1. First person mode does not matter. Use advanced, make sure this is on. This will allow you to change the other controller settings. In the advanced look sensitivity, I have both the look speeds on 38, and I use a 1-1 boost just to flick onto targets. My turning boost ramp time is on 0. Instant boost when building, I have this off. And now for the ADS. So these settings will actually give you aimbot. They're really good at far range. I have it on 8 and 9 with both the boosts on 0. Boost ramp time also on 0, and the scope speed just under 1x. In the advanced sensitivity, I've look dampening on 0.1 with a look input curve on linear with both the aim assist on 100. And now for my dead zones, I use an 8-8 dead zone. And if you do want to play with your dead zones, it kind of depends on your controller. I use a scuff controller. For me, 8 and 8 is a great balance between aim and mechanics, and it feels really smooth, so you could try it out for yourself. For the trigger release, I use 14-14. This is so I could have instant edits and shoot really fast after editing. And now depending on your controller, you could play with these. For me, I use digital tap triggers, as you could see, so my trigger doesn't go down all the way. Anywhere between 8 and 25 is probably the best for most controllers, but for me, 14-14 was definitely the best. And now for my updated controller binds, I do use a custom preset on a PlayStation 5 controller. I am non-claw and I don't use paddles, as you guys could see, so let's get right into them. And you could pause the video wherever you need. These are the best non-claw binds by far. Now, if you play on console and you're looking for the best fast sensitivity, then these are definitely them. So for the look speed, I have this on 4 with the aim on 1. My build and edit is on 1.7. This will give you really good crosshair placement and keep your builds as smooth as possible. And then once you got your edits and builds down, you could just raise these by 1 until you find the right sensitivity for you. First person does not matter. Use advanced, have this on. And for both the look speeds, I have them on 43. It's not too fast and it's not too slow. You'll be hitting all your shots up close, and far range, it doesn't affect that as much. It's more so the ADS with both the boost on 0 and the boost ramp time also on 0. Instant boost when building, have this off. And now for the ADS settings. So I have them on 10-10, really easy to get used to, and they're not too fast or too slow with both the boost on 0 and the boost ramp time also on 0. For the scope speed, I have this on 101. These will give you that crazy tracking like you see in my videos. It honestly looks fake, but it's not, I promise. In the advanced settings, look dampening time, I have this on 0. On linear, of course, with both the aim assist, make sure they're on 100. And now for my dead zones, I have them on 10 and 6. Really good dead zones, especially if you're looking for that aim on console, definitely use these. And now for the trigger release settings, I have them on 9 and 9 with foot controller off. Okay, now let's get into some gameplay on these settings. Oh. See you later, bro. Oh my. Dude, that guy's 1 HP. Oh my god, he's 1. Oh my gosh, the ghost peak for the win. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. If you're on controller, hit that subscribe button. Let's go. What a win. These settings are actually crazy. Should be a rank up too, and it is into platinum too. Let's go.